Okay, we're live. What's up, everybody? How is it going? Get my little area all ready to go here for the show. Hey, James, what's up, buddy? Saw you on Twitter tweeting me. Thank you, James McGill. Hey, four name girl. Hey, John. Doc. Steven, what's up, Steven? Hello. Hello. Those of you guys who sign up for notifications, get here quick, don't you? You get notified that I'm live. I see that the notifications went out on YouTube and Facebook. You guys were notified, correct? I got the bandwidth turned up to 750 kilobytes output. We should be looking pretty good. Trying to transfer some files on my other computer. I don't know if that's going to have an effect on the show or not. Did a lot of work down in the grow today, man. I took some video for you guys if you want to see it later. We can do that. Oh, Steven, you're listening at work. Okay. Lynn Marie, hello. We're about to go double digits here. You guys don't let up. Go ahead and share this video out and get some more people here, okay? That would be fantastic if y'all would consider doing that. And remember, tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., Ron Placone has verified that he will be here with us. So tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., right here, guys, make sure you tune in and catch that conversation that I'm going to have with Ron Placone. It should be good. He's going to be promoting his new movie. You can't wait to smoke with me and listen. Yo, Enoch says, Doc, okay. Yeah, you guys keep sharing. Let's get some people here. You're excited for Ron? Me too. We've got some good things to talk about. So, hey, Karen, so that's exciting, you know? Man, I got so much work done down in that grow, the indoor grow today. I'm exhausted, but I got the floor cleaned, which was a big deal. It's a lot of work, actually. I got the whole room cleaned up, looking nice, you know, and organized, and it's just beautiful in there. My cat wants me to let him in. I just want to say hello to all of you. I want you to listen to what this guy says, and I want to just tell you guys something. I used to be a racist, okay? And included in that racism was hate against, it was misogyny, it was people who were gay, all kinds of stuff. I judged you based on your differences from me. And years ago, I had somebody come into the show that she helped out a lot, actually, doing graphics for me, promoting and stuff like that. And her name was Shayna Lynn. I haven't seen her. She didn't come back to the show anymore. That's on her, you know, whatever. Found out that she was transsexual. And it had no effect on me whatsoever when I found out. At that time, I was already very accepting of people who were different than me, no matter if it was their sexuality or their race or their religion or their beliefs, politics, or whatever. I was already starting to come to terms. You know, I was talking to people like H.A. Goodman. You know, I was getting a broader range of different lifestyles that I was becoming accepting towards. And a lot of that had to do with Shayna Lynn. She helped a lot because she was at every show and she went out of her way for me, fucking helped me like crazy all the time, man. Did great graphics, video help, editing, you know, you name it, promoted, you know, a lot. And I was very thankful for that. And I found out, you know, that people that are transsexual, they're just like anybody else, right? Yo, Nay, what's your stance on trans rights? None of my fucking business. You know, leave people alone. Let people live. Okay? None of my fucking business. It's none of your fucking business either. But the fact is people who are transsexual, whether they were born transsexual or they didn't feel comfortable and they decided to change their gender or whatever, have every fucking right to live a life and not be harassed just like any other human being on the planet. I don't care if you're a woman. I don't care if you're Jewish. I don't care if you're fucking Tim Black and you're black. I don't give a fuck. We all have the same rights. Nobody should be fucked with because they're different. And I don't care if it's your beliefs, your sexuality, your race, where you're from, your religion, any of that shit. Right? Well, Joe Biden's doing this big fucking fuck us up our ass infrastructure fuck nut bill. And it's fucking stupid because, you know, anytime politicians get the opportunity to fucking grease their fucking pockets with more cash, oh, they all just fucking jump right on the fucking bandwagon. And this $1 trillion infrastructure bill is a big fucking cock up all of our asses, man. They're fucking us. I want you to know that. It's bullshit. We don't need $1 trillion in fucking infrastructure. This is all pork and politicians lining their fucking pockets. You can let Joe Biden and Kamala Harris try to explain it to you. You can go listen to the left fucking fuck nuts over there and the liberal and the fucking Demo cunts out there try to fucking explain it and try to put it in terms where you can fucking grease that cock up and it doesn't hurt as bad when they shove it up your ass. But that's billing. That's what they do. That's politicians, and that's how they write bills, right? That being said, and all of you understanding where I stand on this fucking bill, I just want to make a point. Inside all the fucking earmarks, and I heard that this bill was twice the length of the Bible in pages. That's what this fucking douchebag said, this Republican senator said. It's twice as long as the Bible. What the fuck are they doing? I've written legislation before. You can do it in a paragraph. You know, the fact that this thing is so long, it proves that they're hiding earmarks. What are earmarks? That's how they grease their pockets with money. Oh, my buddy, my wife's company, she's going to make a lot of money. You know, my cousin's company, the company that I've invested in through my family that you don't know about, they're standing to make a lot of money here. You know, I've invested in infrastructure over there. These cunts know how they're making their fucking money. And because of this fucking cunt, Ted Cruz, you know, he made sure that these politicians don't ever have to report where their money's fucking coming from. Left or right, it doesn't fucking matter. They're all crooked. Well, all of this being said, they did earmark something into that bill, which is bullshit. I will admit it's bullshit. However, at the same time, when they do bullshit for a good cause, I support it. What did they slip into the bill? What did they slip into the bill? I want you to hear it from this cuck bitch's mouth. I want you to hear it from this cuck bitch's mouth instead of mine. Here, listen to what this cuck bitch says.
I voted against this bill because it...
So, he voted against the infrastructure bill, right? He voted against the infrastructure bill. But listen to one of the reasons why he voted against the bill. Are you ready?
I voted against this bill because it, for one of the first times ever, if not the first, recognizes transgender as a protected class.
He voted against the bill because for the first time ever, it recognizes transsexual people as a protected class. You know, like Jews, like African Americans, like women, like children, like any fucking group of people that has rights. And this cunt, whose mom is a cunt, whose children are cunts, whose wives are cunt, whose siblings are fucking dumb fucking cunts, okay? This motherfucker's ancestry is all cunted up. And I want you to realize that. Okay? This fucking cunt is against this bill because it says that trans people are protected class. You know, just like everybody else. Just like every other fucking human being on the planet. Oh, you're an American citizen? Well, you're protected. You're in a protected class. We'll send you to our consulate if you're out of the country. We've got a consulate to protect you. The American consulate in every fucking country on the planet. You know, to protect you because you're an American. But I've digressed slightly. I want you to hear him say it some more. Listen to what this guy says. I'm going to back it up just a little because I want you to hear the whole fucking thing that he says. It's fucking perfect, man.
I voted against this bill because it, for one of the first times ever, if not the first, recognizes transgender as a protected class, like race or religion.
Yeah, like race or religion. Or gender. Huh.
Or gender.
There you go. Yeah, like gender. Like women. Protected. Yeah, we protect women. They're a protected class. We do that. But we can't do that for transgenders. Oh, you goddamn right we can. And if we had to earmark it into a bill to get it done so that cunts like this would have to be supporting of it, then I'm all for this. I'm all for it. Right, Amy? Right? He's ignorant. I support transgender rights. 100%. Hey, man, I don't support trans women who've got masculine bodies to go in and compete in sports with women. That's another level altogether. We've already had that conversation. And that's not what this is about. But as far as saying that they're an accepted class, that they are equal in the eyes of the law, why has this motherfucker got a problem with that? Hey, Tom. You support humanity, Timbo? He's a train wave kind of guy. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that has to do with an infrastructure bill.
Hey, CT, what's up, buddy?
I voted against this bill because it mandates...
He doesn't know what this has to do with an infrastructure bill? I'm going to tell you what it has to do with an infrastructure bill. It has to do with getting rights for transgender people so that motherfucking cunts like you and your wife and your kids and your parents and your entire fucking bloodline can't stop it. That's why. And you know what? I'm all for it. And I hope you guys are for it too. It's not my place to judge anyone. I completely agree with everything you are saying. Thank you, Amy. Do you want to hear why else this guy didn't vote for the infrastructure bill that passed? You want to hear why else? Let's listen.
It's a pilot program. Now listen to this. It mandates a pilot program for a national tax on vehicle miles traveled.
Okay, now look. I got to tell you. He's making a point here that I do agree with. So now you can see that just because he's a cunt and a Republican doesn't mean he can't say something that I agree with. I totally agree. You're gonna fucking monitor our mileage? The federal government's gonna monitor how many miles I drive? Hey, monitor my cock, okay? Going into your mouths. How about that? Fuck you. In other words, suck my dick.
It's a pilot program to test taxes on the amount of miles that people drive.
Bullshit.
Every year.
Bullshit.
amount of
We already do that. It's called gasoline. You know, now that we're not paying the gasoline taxes, they're going to electric cars. They're trying to think of other ways that they can still make money off of you. Isn't that hilarious? Isn't that hilarious? That's what they're doing. Oh, we're starting to lose money. Not as much gasoline tax being paid with all these electric cars. Now we're just going to have to charge you per mile. Hey, how about I charge you per thrusts of my cock down your fucking throats? You fucking dumbasses. You fucking democunts.
Miles they drive the cars. And that's going to really hit rural America hard. I voted against this bill
Thanks, Josh.
because it cuts Medicare by
Monitor my
$9 billion.
cock going down your throat.
I mean, it just does. That's one of the ways of it claiming to help pay for this bill. Now, you have to keep in mind that this infrastructure bill, as bad as I think it is, it has to pass the House. And it's going to get amended by Speaker Pelosi. And I think it's going to get a lot worse. I also voted against the infrastructure bill because there's no disaster area for Southwest Louisiana. I tried. But I couldn't convince the Senate. I also voted against this bill because in my
He wanted to get disaster relief. He wanted to get disaster relief for Louisiana, right? Did you hear that? But because he voted against it because he couldn't get what he wanted for his fucking state. But, you know, he voted against it also, you know, because trans rights.
And it's an inflation bomb. It's going
to
to raise Louisiana prices at the gas pump and at the grocery store. And that's a tax. That's all there is to it. Inflation is a tax. It hits working people the hardest. I voted against this bill because there was no effort made. None. Zero. Zilch. Nada. There was no effort made to try to scrub the budget in order to pay for this bill. So, to sum up, the proponents of this bill say that it shows that Washington can work. No, it doesn't. It just shows you that Washington can spend money. Any fool can spend money. I voted against this bill because I think it shortchanges Louisiana and America. We cannot afford infrastructure at any cost. I support infrastructure, but I'm not going to support it. I can't support it. It's your tax dollars, no matter what.
Hey, Vincent, what's up, buddy?
This is not an infrastructure bill, folks. If you look up epic binge in the dictionary, you'll see a picture of this bill.
Hey, listen, you fucking cunt. That's every fucking bill you, the Republicans, or the Democrats ever proposed. Okay? So you can't be the pot calling the kettle black here, you fucking douchebag. You fucking dumb cunt. You fucking child-sniffing, child-fucking pedophile piece of fucking garbage. Fuck you. Fuck all these fucking politicians. I fucking hate them all. They disgust me. I want to spit in this motherfucker's mouth.
It contains new taxes, and we're still going to have to borrow money to pay for the bill. It almost feels lazy to call this bill wasteful. It's a lot worse. It's just a further descent into debt. They're
all of them.
Leaving for our children.
They're all sour. Every fucking single one of them. Now, I'm telling you, he made some good points, and I want you guys to hear some of the points he makes, okay? Listen to some of the points he makes. Listen to what he says about this fucked up bill. I'm going to speed it up for you.
The infrastructure bill will cost American taxpayers about $1.2 trillion, $550 billion in new spending. It was put together by a handful of Republican and Democratic senators in private. There were no public hearings. The bill's 2,700 pages long. It's twice as long as the Bible. We were given only a few days to read it.
He said it's twice as long as the Bible. Right there. There it is. It's twice as long as the fucking Bible. You know, how many Christians have memorized the Bible? Not a lot. This is twice as long. I know he sounds normal at 1.5 speed, right?
If you talk to senators privately, 99 out of 100 will tell you they haven't read it and the other one's lying.
So no one's even read the fucking bill, but they're voting for and against. This motherfucker hadn't even read the bill.
This is not an infrastructure bill. It's an infrastructure, Green New Deal, and welfare bill.
And welfare bill. Welfare? Welfare is part of infrastructure, you dumbass. You know, taking care of the poor and the homeless and the hungry, that's part of infrastructure, you fucking cunt. You fucking dumb cunt. You make me want to vomit on you.
I define infrastructure, I think like most people. Roads, bridges, ports, and the like.
Yeah? What are all those things for? What are all those things for that he just named? Roads, bridges, what did he say? What are all those things?
I define infrastructure, I think like most people. Roads, bridges, ports, and the like.
Ports, roads, bridges. And he says, and something at the end, like or something like that. I don't know what he said at the end. What are all those things for? Who do all those things serve? Infrastructure. What does infrastructure serve? Oh, that's right. It serves the people. And welfare serves who? The people. I'm smarter than a goddamn senator. And I'm just a guy that smokes cannabis on YouTube, being silenced by algorithms. And I make more sense than this motherfucker all day long. You guys should be sharing this video all over the internet for me. Get as many people here as you can right now. Let's fucking blow the show up.
According to the Wall Street Journal, and according to my math, only 23% of the new spending in this bill is for infrastructure. I voted no on this bill because we were told that the bill would be paid for, and that's just not accurate. According to the Congressional Budget Office, which is nonpartisan, only about half of the bill is paid for. The rest of the money we have to borrow, about $256 billion. $256 billion is more than the entire gross domestic product of Louisiana. And
how is $256 billion half of over a trillion? His math is way the fuck off. Did you hear that? He literally gives you the numbers and claims it's half. I mean, dude, we can tell you're lying. I mean, you know that, right? I mean, oh, that's right. I figured it out. This is post-Trump presidency, so now all these fucking cunts think that it's okay to just straight fucking lie to you and say, I'm holding one jar in my hand right now. I'm only holding one jar. I'm only holding one jar, and they'll just look you right in the eye and fucking lie to you. Dude, I can't even look at the camera and just tell a joke lie like that. I would feel so uncomfortable.
And some folks, like the Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget, say we're going to have to borrow $400 billion. I voted against the bill because we were told that the bill would not raise taxes. And that's
400 is 1/3, not 1/2. By the way, he said it was 12 trillion.
Not accurate. I'll say more on that in a moment. It's been said that Louisiana will receive $6 billion in new money from this bill for infrastructure. That's not accurate. We would have received $4.8 billion anyway from the Federal Highway Trust Fund, which is funded from federal gasoline taxes. In other words, of the $6 billion, we would have received $4.8 billion anyway, whether the bill passed or not. More accurately, Louisiana is only going to receive about $1.1 billion in new money over 10 years. That's about $110 million a year. Normally, from the Federal Highway Trust Fund, we receive about $750 million every year. So if we're going to get $110 million extra, that's about 15% extra we're going to get from the bill. Now, that...
You know, I give him credit for complaining and fighting for his state. That is his fucking job. I'd like to see more of that from every other fucking senator out there, you know? He is supposed to fight for money for his state, and that is his fucking job. Can I speed him up more?
Money, this extra money that we're getting, is coming from new taxes on Louisiana businesses. This bill raises $14.5 billion in new taxes over 10 years on petrochemical manufacturers, of which there are many, beaucoup, in Louisiana. Louisiana petrochemical manufacturers are going to pay an estimated $1.3 billion in new taxes over 10 years, or about $130 million
right,
a year.
Art of growing.
Only to Texas. So, Louisiana, this bill is going to receive $110 million a year in new road money, but we're going to get to pay for it with roughly $130 billion in new taxes on Louisiana businesses, which make up a good part of our economy. Louisiana's losing money on this deal. That's why I voted against it. I also voted against this bill because the infrastructure bill and the second bill right behind it, the reconciliation bill you've heard about, or as I call it, the $5.5 trillion tax and spending binge bill, are joined at the hip. These two bills are married. They're inextricably linked, and if you think otherwise, you've been smoking dope. President Biden, Senator Schumer, Speaker Pelosi have all said we're not going to have one bill without the other, and everybody knows that. Now, the proponents of the infrastructure bill say President Biden, Senator Schumer, Speaker Pelosi have all said linked, and if you think otherwise, you've been smoking dope. Linked, and if you think otherwise, you've been smoking dope. Linked, and if you think otherwise, you've been smoking dope. Linked, and if you think otherwise, you've been smoking dope. Linked, and if you think otherwise, you've been smoking dope. Linked, and if you think otherwise, you've been smoking dope. length. And if you think otherwise, you've been smoking dope.
Man, I've been smoking cannabis, and I'm way smarter than you, motherfucker. I care way more about people than you do. And, you know, I've got enough money for the rest of my life right now. And I don't need to go out and rape folks like you do, look them in the eye and lie to them so that I can enrich myself even further. I bet, you know, I'm a millionaire. I bet this motherfucker's like 100, if not a 200 fucking millionaire. I'll bet. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't even know his fucking name. But John Kennedy? The guy's name is John Kennedy? All right. Give me a second. Senator John Kennedy net worth. It won't say it. 6.4 million? He's the wealthiest one. I can't believe he's only worth 6.4 million. He's 6 times wealthier than me, though. But I'm still, I got to give him a little credit because Nancy Pelosi's a 200 millionaire. And he's only a 6, so it doesn't seem like he's really been taking advantage as much. He's still got 6.4 mil. He has been taking advantage, don't get me wrong. But not to the level of Nancy Pelosi at all. So I got to give him credit. But they say that he is definitely enriched more than all the other members of Congress, it says. Appears to be the wealthiest of the bunch. What? These guys don't have nearly as much money as I thought they had. Man, we could totally take these guys out. I'm just saying. They don't have armies of people protecting them. They're not as wealthy as I thought they were. Definitely something to remember when the shit hits the fan, guys. You know, go after these motherfuckers first. Find out where they all live and make it public. Let's dox these motherfuckers. You know? When the time is right. Huh. Oh, it's only out of Louisiana. Oh, he's the wealthiest. He's the wealthiest politician from Louisiana. Okay. Yeah, I was like, dude, that just doesn't sound right, man. These motherfuckers got to have way more money than $6 million. If I got $1 million, then I know these fucking cunts have way more. You know, in the hundreds. And yeah, they do. They do. So.
President Biden, Senator Schumer, Speaker Pelosi have all said we're not going to have one bill without the other. And everybody knows that. Now, the proponents of the infrastructure bill say that the infrastructure bill
overseas,
is a tax and spending binge bill. Well, if that's the case, why is every single Democrat in the Senate supporting the infrastructure bill?
He's got his mommy.
I voted against the infrastructure bill because it is chock full of non-infrastructure spending on what, in my opinion, is stupid stuff. Here's some examples. Under this bill, Senator Schumer gets $12 billion for a new...
Frankie Maninetti, what's up, buddy? I hope I said your name right. In blind trust? Yeah. These are great laws that they've passed to regulate themselves. Hey, man, I'm going to give the Democrats a little bit of credit here, even though I think they knew that it wasn't going to pass. They tried to pass legislation where the politicians were going to have to say where their money comes from. And it didn't pass. What do you know?
His Gateway Tunnel project. That's 10 times more than the money Louisiana's going to get for infrastructure.
Hey.
Now, Senator Schumer's pet project does not deserve 10 times
420 in Newfoundland. Cheers. Hey, Les Bones, what's up?
I voted against this bill because it gives $66 million in new subsidies for passenger rail and Amtrak. Another Schumer favorite, by the way, despite the fact that we've already given mass transit $70 billion in prior COVID bills. I voted against this bill because it spends $810 million, almost $1 billion, to encourage people to recycle. Now, I support recycling, but I'm not going to spend $1 billion to tell people to do it. I voted against this bill because it spends $7.5 billion to construct electric vehicle charging stations across America, even though only 3% of new car sales each year are electric vehicles, and most of those are in California. I voted against this bill because it spends $40 billion on big city mass transit systems, like buses. Fine, I support buses. But we've already given these big city mass transit systems about $65 billion extra in prior COVID bills. And I'm afraid all this new money we're giving is going to be used to bail out underwater pension systems in other states. I voted against the infrastructure bill because it spends $14 billion on a new welfare program for internet service. And quite frankly, most of that money is going to end up in the pocket of AT&T and other large internet service providers. I voted against the infrastructure bill because it includes...
Oh, man, he's going to get in trouble for that one. Did you hear that? He just called out fucking corporations for taking money, which is what they do in these bills, man. They freaking take money. You know, this is what they do. And it's not a secret. And radical leftist agenda, you don't have money to hide. I try to put as much... That lion is dope. I'm just talking about fucks like that, dude. Right?
Includes a directive to the Department of Transportation to mandate alcohol detection systems in all cars within 3 years. Now, think about what that's going to do to the price of a car in America. I voted against the infrastructure bill because it gives $73 billion to apply the Green New Deal to our electricity grids. The proponents of this bill want all states to become like California, which has the highest electricity costs in the Western Hemisphere, certainly in America. I voted against this bill because Biden officials are going to give out almost all of the bill's non-infrastructure money as grants. That means that the Biden administration has almost unfettered discretion. The Biden administration is going to get to pick winners and losers in this bill, and that's just a natural fact. And frankly, that alone tells you all you need to know about this deal.
Hey, Adam.
I voted against this bill because it, for one of the first times ever, if not
Here,
the first,
here it is.
recognizes transgender as a protected class, like race or religion or gender. I don't know what that has to do with an infrastructure bill. I voted against this bill because it mandates I voted against this bill because it, for one of the first times ever, if not the first, recognizes transgender as a protected class, like race or religion or...
Does anybody not want to list transgender as a protected class in my chat right now? Does anybody think that that's a bad idea? I propose to you that this right here is the most vulgar statement I've ever heard a politician make in my life. And I've heard politicians say a lot of bullshit. But one of the reasons that he decided to not vote for the bill is because it gives a certain class of human beings human rights and puts them fair, makes them fair in the eyes of the law. Why is that even a question? Right, Adam? Nene's like, bye here. Just hearing him say that, he sounds so stupid, it's hard to listen to anything else. You'll have to put the kids together. I'll be back. This guy's disgusting. Yeah, he's probably going to be gone because this was the point, Adam. We're going to be getting high and having fun. I've already done the whole bit on this guy, but we're just coming full circle. We just circle back around to that. Okay, we're just going to circle back around to that. Okay, and we're not going to talk about it ever again. Okay, all right? Okay, we're going to circle back to that never. We're going to circle back to that when I'm actually not a lying fucking cunt anymore, which will never fucking happen, okay? That's when we're going to circle back around to that. Scumbag, self-righteous piece of shit. Okay, see you in a bit. Yeah. I just wanted everyone to hear what this guy said, and I want everybody to know what I believe to be the most vulgar thing I've ever heard a politician say in my entire life. Was what he just said. And you know, a few people left the show, but nobody wanted to speak out. Against transgender rights. And for that, this is what I offer to y'all. And people are still leaving. And let me tell you, for the people who are leaving because I'm talking about transgender right now, fine. Okay, and you didn't have the balls to speak up. Fine. Go fuck off. That's fine for the people that already left. The people that are still here, what can I do for y'all? I want to do whatever you guys want. You know, make it your show. Because you guys made me really proud. Except for the 10 people or so that just left. Didn't have the balls to speak up against trans rights. I appreciate that, hippie chick. I appreciate you leaving the show to go tweet and coming back. That's the best. That's the best reason to leave this show. Play a song, says Tom Range. He doesn't even say please. He just tells me what to do. You got to love Tom Range. Wherever you leave the show, I'm in favor. He doesn't even say please, man. He's just a man. You're a puppet. You do what I say. Bong rip time. The problem with me playing a song, Tom, is not everybody else really wants that. I would do that too. You know, I want to do that. Any chance that I ever have to play music, you know, I like to do that. But my audience will leave. They will stab daggers in my back as I go to get my guitar and play them one song. I'll lose 10 viewers. And hey, for the 10 of you that would leave right now, I just want to call you cunts right now. I'm preemptively calling the 10 of you fucking cunts. I'm also calling your moms cunts, your fathers cunts, your children are cunts, your entire fucking ancestry, your bloodline, all of you cunts. Okay? And if you stay, not cunts. I'm not gonna play music. You fucking dumb cunts. The 3 of you just fucking left. Now you are cunts. See, the 3 morons that just left, they're fucking cunts, and they got the whole bloodline staying, everything. You know. Where's my manners? No, Tom, I really do want to play you a song. I do. I just have to not to keep my audience here. The only way I will keep my audience here is if I don't play that fucking song. We've been doing this long enough to know. I can't post, says Timbo. Yeah, you can. Post somewhere else. Timbo, post somewhere else. Post a different link. I've got so many different fucking links out there, bro. You could figure it out, Timbo. You could host me on your channel. So, look. I'm going to do everything that you guys want me to do, all right? Jam, I love you. I went to Twitter to tweet. Let's talk cannabis. Play a song. All right, I'm going to play one song for you because you guys, you want me to feed you? And I don't, you know, people are going to leave. Now they know how I think about them when they leave. Just because I'm going to play one short 3-minute song on my guitar. There you go, Charles. All right. Oh! Hey, it's almost 7:10. Look at that. What are we doing? Shut up, you. You're very good. We're making the feather splish. We're making a feather splish. You guys like the new connection? You guys like the new definition? I hope the sound is good, too. Let me know if the sound is distorted or not. All right, one song, okay? So anybody that's going to leave because I'm playing guitar, you come back in 3 minutes, okay? And for the rest of you, this is probably one of the most requested songs that I get. You know? So here it is. cars into the street. I light me up a cigarette and I strap shoes on my feet. I got to find the reason things went wrong. Got to find the reason why my money's all gone. I got a donation, I can still get high. I can play the guitar like a motherfucking light. Life is too short, so love the one you got, 'cause you might get run over or you might get shot. Never had a bullet with a bulletproof vest. Never start static, I can't get off my chest. Take a small example, a tip from me. Take all of your money, give it up with your dee-dee-dee-dee. That's what I got within my reach. The sublime style comes straight from Long Beach. Comes back to you, you're gonna get what you deserve. Try and test that, you're bound to get served. Love's what I got, don't stutter right out. You feel it when the dance gets hot, hot. Loving is what I got. Said remember that. Said loving is what I got. Said remember that. I don't cry when my dog runs away. I don't get angry at the bills I have to pay. I don't get angry when my mom smokes pot. It's the bottle and goes back to the rock. I fuck it, I fight it, it's all the same. We live until we die, the only way we stay the same. Let the loving come back to me. Loving is what I got. Said remember that. Loving is what I got. Said remember that. Loving is what I got. I said remember that. Loving is what I got. 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 I got. And life is too short, so love the one you got. 'Cause everyone that left is a motherfucking cunt. Everyone that left is a motherfucking cunt. Everyone that left is a motherfucking cunt. Everyone that stayed, well, I love you bunches. Oh yeah, thank you for staying. You know they would keep on playing. If the people would stay, I would play all day. Hey, all the fucking cunts that left, fuck your entire fucking family. Fuck you all. My coffee smells so good. I'll be right back. Let me grab it. Hey, it's 7:10. It's time to smoke. Everybody else is a fucking joke that left my goddamn show. They can all just blow my cock. And if you stayed, I love you. And I want you to know that. If you stayed through my music, I don't care whether you like it or not. If you were kind enough to me, if you were respectful enough for me to stay and listen to me play one song. It took 3 minutes of your precious lives. 7:10, it's time to smoke. Now we can smoke, right? You said, let's talk cannabis. I said, okay, you guys said a song. I'm doing this for y'all, right? Okay, you said you wanted me to jam. I jammed. Now you said you wanted to talk cannabis. Okay, what about cannabis would you like to talk about? We'll do that next. That was the next request. Let's talk cannabis. And while you tell me what about cannabis it is you'd like to talk about, I'm going to get this dabby ready. What? He's doing it. You know, I will only snort half a line of super male vitality in the morning. It is so ultra potent. And my wife will start knocking on the bathroom door every time she hears me cutting out another line. I only have enough time to snort that half a line, or have to go to the door and say, honey, I am in here renovating. Of course, it is looking fantastic. I'm putting in the marble today, honey. Okay? I can go back to the counter within 5, maybe 4 seconds tops. Cut out that second line of Super Male Vitality because it is so ultra potent. I can't do the whole line all at once. Now, of course, you're going to want to look into our water filtration products. We have the finest water filtration you're ever going to find. The absolute best water filtration. Our ppm's going to the negative, people. With hemp and cannabis sustainable alternatives? No, Josh, let's not. Let's not talk sustainable alternatives. No offense, bro. But, dude, sustainable alternatives to what, Josh? Are you one of those hopefuls, bro? Oh, that's so cute, everybody. Hey, everybody, Josh G thinks we've got a chance to survive. Josh, I hope you're right, buddy. I hope you're right. Cheers to you for thinking, for having hope. Cheers to you. Wait, let me look around a second. Nope, dude, I don't see anybody doing dick to stop this shit. All I see is smoke from a whole bunch of fires. I think it's too late. But, I mean, that's my point. It's too fucking late. It's time to fucking party. They say 2000 party's over, out of time. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, tonight I'm gonna party like it's 1999. Bum, 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 bum. 1999. Bum, 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 bum. I was dreaming when I woke this, so sue me if I go too fast. Down to the party, and parties are meant to last. Oh, the sky was all purple, and clouds were flying everywhere. That song rocks, dude. I should learn that one. 1999. That's our song, bro. That's our song. That's our song. It's the end of the fucking world. Cheers. I'll smoke to that. You use store-bought pesticide? Oh, it sucks, buddy. I'm sorry. I highly recommend you look at Organicide. You can buy that in the store. But you don't want to use it full strength. It says to use 1.7 ounces for a gallon of water. Dude, I wouldn't do... I don't know why that dab was so small. Anyhow. Yeah. Let's not discuss bullshit that ain't gonna happen. Let's discuss something else about cannabis. But I don't want to discuss shit that ain't gonna happen. I mean, let's talk about sustainable. No, let's not. Hey, Billy, what's up? Let's talk about something else about cannabis. Something better. Something real. I mean, I don't want to sit here and just pretend like, we're gonna solve anything, because we're not. We don't have support. Nobody listens to us. Dude, nobody listens to anything we're saying. And the people with larger platforms than me, they're not saying what I'm saying at all. Ever. The message is, it's lost in the wind, man. So let's just fucking party like it's 1999, son. What do you want to learn about? Anything else? about cannabis. What else did you guys want to do? Versus psychiatric meds. I'm in no position to talk about that, Amy. I'm not a medical professional. Listen, what I can tell you is anecdotally, okay? I had a friend. He was a roommate, okay? I was living with him at the time. And he's a paranoid schizophrenic, and he was on medication. He stopped taking his medication, and he started smoking cannabis, and he lost it. Long story short, we took him to the fucking loony bin. We 5150'd his ass. Me and my other roommate and his friend, the three of us, took him, the other guy, to the hospital. And you know what's crazy about where we took him to the hospital, guys? It's right out in front of where Benny Hinn, you guys know who Benny Hinn is? That giant church, the crazy Christian pastor guy that's got millions of dollars. It's right out in front of where Benny Hinn's church is, where we took that guy. It's like a private hospital. But that was, anecdotal. I know one person that stopped taking his big pharma psych meds. He started using cannabis, and he fucking lost his mind right in front of me. He thought I was trying to kill him. He looked at me like he was so fucking petrified of me. I was his roommate. I was his friend. And he looked at me like I wanted to fucking kill him, man. You know? How'd he recover? Hey, Billy, that guy came back and swears. He bet me $500 he was in that fucking Netflix shit. He's like, dude, I got $500 says I was in it. And I'll show you the photographs, bro. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. Because he mouthed off to me. And I was like, you fucking mouthed off to me. So I don't give a fuck now at this point. Whether you were, I told him whether you were or weren't, I don't give a fuck. And then I blocked him. He's like, I don't use my real name on. He starts using all these weird excuses. Oh, so this isn't your real name. So, oh, that's nice. So who the fuck is this I'm talking to? Oh, you were there and you didn't say shit? You fucker. Oh, or did you watch it after it was recorded? Well, hey, it's not his name, Billy. It's not his name. That's not his name. That's an online persona. That's not his real name. Hey, Damiano, Dizazzo. I haven't seen you in forever. What's up, buddy? About hempcrete, which is lightweight and natural insulator for building with. I plan on building my house out of it one day. Yeah, I'm all for that, Josh G. I'm all for hempcrete. I am. I just don't think we have time for it, really. You know? To make a difference. This is, Josh, this is what I say, bro. Go find you an off-grid home. It's already built. It doesn't have to be out of hempcrete. Don't even worry about that shit. You're wasting your fucking time thinking about that shit. You need to be looking at an off-grid home. You need a well. You need power. You need solar panels. You need a garden. You need full sunlight. You need to be up on a mountain. Not even Randy Church. This is not dude's real name. I see what you're saying, brother. I only take the shot. I only take the shot. Thank you for your advice on many things. Much love, bro. Nick Brown? Oh, you're welcome. What else you guys want to talk? You guys want to talk about anything cannabis? I don't want to talk about hempcrete. What else did you guys want to do besides talk about cannabis? What was next? Because you guys didn't come up with anything, so let's just keep going. I wonder where Adam Benson is. Adam? Jam. Let's talk cannabis. Said Timbo. Timbo, what kind of cannabis did you want to talk about? The show I'm in favor says DC. Hey, DC's here. What's up, DC? Dude, my chat just fucking forwarded on me. That was bullshit. I didn't click anything. I'm in a pissy mood. I come to hear you make me feel better, so thank you, Karen. Right on. Yeah, sometimes I'm in a bad mood, and I just do the live show, try to do it on time, you know? I'll tell you one of the best things. When I'm in a bad mood, if I can get into the garden and water, man, it takes me out of it. By the time I walk out of the grow, it's like an hour or two later usually, and I totally forgot why I was all up in my head in the first place. You know? What's your favorite indoor or outdoor? Outdoor. Outdoor growing. I love to grow outdoors. I love the sun, bro. You just can't compete with the fucking sun. You know? The thing is, I like soil, but, you know, out here with the heat, I get exposed to bugs, and so I'm trying to deal with that. I'm going to see if diatomaceous earth works. That's going to be the next thing that I try. Diatomaceous earth. What do you guys think about? I haven't dropped any frames yet on the show. How is it nice and clear? You guys see how horrible my skin is now? Is hydro or soil more popular indoors? Soil, always. In NorCal, everybody grows soil. Say to your plants when you're watering them, you have to talk to them, you got to give them love. That's my question. What do you say to them? Well, real for real. I don't say shit to them. They're fucking plants. I tried yesterday along with pesticide. Any new videos on sawmill? No, but I've got some grow videos for you guys. Diatomaceous earth. That's right, Timbo. You should watch his old lives. I remember you had eggplants or squash growing too. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I do. Those are available on my other channels. Make sure you subscribe to all of my channels on YouTube, guys. There's a whole bunch of Nays Garden channels where you'll be able to see all of my uploads. So don't worry. Just, I mean, do the main one too, but that one won't have a lot of videos up on it right now. I've got nice skin. Not for long. How about any of the edible stuff? Yeah, I'm not into edibles. Cannabis edibles isn't my thing. I know how to make them. I don't like the way they make me feel, per se. I like the, edibles are like this. You get high, you get high, you get high, you get high, and then boom, then you stay fucking high. For the longest time, you're like this forever, 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 forever. Forever, and then you're just fucking still going like this. And then, after 4 hours, when I do a bong rip, it's like this. It's like, whoop. If I want to get high again, I just do another bong rip. I like having that kind of control. I don't want to be baked down in my brain for 4 fucking hours, and edibles can do that to you. And you're kind of experimenting every time you do it. Problems here. Hippie chick, my skin feels so... okay, Naybates. You want me to tell you how I really feel? Ask me next time. Video is super clear. You guys, we've got this new bandwidth here that's available just in time for this interview with Ron Placone tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock in the morning. Don't forget, Ron Placone tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., guys. I'm so excited. CBD stuff. CBD, I think it's all bullshit. I think CBD, that's a great question, Tom. I think CBD is a fucking lie. I give you THC product that will blow any CBD product out of the water. I use it. I've already used it on this live stream. Using it right now. David Forsyth, anytime, man. Nay, I still think you should purchase a Volcano. They're the fucking bomb. I gotta reorder one again. Yeah, you know, they're great. They do. The cannabis flower is amazing in a Volcano. You're right. Next time I have $600. How much do they cost now? How about Delta 8 THC? Timbo, I'm not versed on that. I don't know what Delta 8 THC is. All I can tell you is how to make your own, right? You guys all know how to do it. If anybody has a question about that, ask right now. Everyone here knows how to make their own triage oil. And you make your own fucking triage oil. You know? Get a fucking dabber. Get some dabs. You've made your fucking 15 drops. You got your fucking 1 ounce ready to go. Player and singer. Thanks, Frankie. How it was made in the late 90s and it's still... Hey, let's smoke, guys. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabism isn't for all. Cheers to all of you guys. They said it would help for my back. Didn't do anything. You can ask my audience, Tom, what triage oil does for their backs. Ask my audience. They'll tell you. Right, audience? What do you guys think about triage oil? I'm baking edibles later, lol. Jake, cheers. Damiano, Dezazzo, cheers. Dominic, cheers. Hippie chick, cheers. Cheers, guys. Hi, Kissy. How have I been, Jake? I've been fine, man. Thanks for asking. It's getting late here, but I'll definitely be back soon. Oh, Nene. I'm sorry you gotta leave. I wish you could stay. Let's chat. Seeds versus clones. Clones. I prefer clones. You always know what you're getting with clones. You know? I work in a kitchen and my knees hurt after a busy service. I put some oil on my knees and the pain is gone. Doc. Triage oil is awesome for body and mouth relief. Hippie chick. Yeah, it's good for all that stuff, isn't it? You guys can all make it yourself. It's easy. I make it 5 gallons at a time. So, I mean, you guys can make 1 ounce, no problem. You can make this easy. Buy you some coconut oil from the store, right? Here's like 14 ounce, 15 ounce jar. Here's 15 of these. You could literally turn this into this in this jar by just putting all of your cannabis oil into this and 1% peppermint oil in this. All you got to do is melt this in a microwave. It takes 1 minute to melt this into like a water. It's so easy to mix in the... You take the hot coconut oil, you pre-mix it with your THC oil, get it all soupy and liquidy, and then you can easily put it in here and then just shake it. Put your peppermint oil. It's that simple. Eaten by a hippo or fucked by a rhesus monkey? I'd rather get fucked by a rhesus monkey, bro. What kind of a stupid question is that? Wait, what's ficked? I thought you said fucked. You said ficked. What's ficked mean? Wait, what's Ethan? What's Ethan and ficked? I just realized you said Ethan and ficked. Do you ever experience... What's Ethan by a hippo? Do you ever experience any... I need clarification. Judges say they need clarification. Separation with the triage? Yeah. A little bit. And just shake it. Just melt it down and shake it. To remix it. Hold on a second, guys. I'm just checking something real quick. I'm waiting on all kinds of deliveries, man. I'm waiting on the sawmill blade. I got all kinds of other things. So every time I hear a truck roll by, which isn't that often, I'm checking the camera to see if it's another delivery, I want that blade so bad. Show us the garden. That's a lot of triage oil. 5 gallons is a lot of triage oil. Rogie, what's up? You trying to go outside, buddy? Do the new winches come? No, not yet. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm waiting on those winches, too. They said they were delayed, I believe. Look at those mullein plants growing up around the solar panels, man. That's my privacy wall right there. Natural privacy wall. There you go. Is that what you wanted to see? There it is. No rain at all, Timbo. There's been no rain. Completely tinderbox. Wish I had some herb. Frankie the dude, where are you at? Ground looks very dry. How much rain you get there? Yes. Tom Range says very nice. The First plant is jumping up. Them bitches huge. They are looking big. You want to go outside? Little dude. Short leg. Man, I got dinner in the fucking fridge, son. What? I gotta eat. Listen, man. I don't care to hear anybody talking about fucking festivals, bro. We are idiots. And I'm just sick of hearing people saying festival this or event that. You know, Josh? God, people are fucking rodents. Rodents, I say. Tuna fish? No, it's a Reuben, bro. It's a Reuben. It's a Reuben sandwich. Josh G. Rodents, I say. Fuck their precious events. You were close? Is a Reuben close to tuna fish? Really? How so? How is that? How does that work exactly? What's the, You say I was close. How is a Reuben anything like tuna fish? Just explain that to me. I'm just making conversation here. Oh, he's barking at something. Hold on a second. Good boy. Good. Speak. Good boy. Rogan fucking barking, motherfucker, man. I love it. Rogan's all standing there like this right now. I'm like, fuck yeah. Somebody came up and slowed down, and Rogie barked at him, and they fucking took off. Fuck yeah, Rogan. I told him, good boy. That's what you do. If we would just chill out and if we all did our duty, we could pass this nonsense and get back. Oh, Josh, that ain't going to happen. We just had Donald Trump for 4 years. And it's not his fault. It was just Donald Trump was the thermometer and showed us the temperature. That's where people are today, man. People are dumb. We're not going to fix this. And, you know, I'm okay with watching people repeatedly get different variants of this until it kills them. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with watching them kill them, their idiotic, moronic, stubborn-ass selves over something as stupid as a fucking piece of paper or a vaccination that's been proven to fucking work. What? You know? Don't expect any more out of these fucking idiots than where we are today. Don't expect any more. You guys, have you seen the people screaming at the people at schools that are wearing masks and saying that they're making their kids wear masks? Have you seen that on Twitter, guys? I shared that shit. Here, let's watch that. It's fucking psychotic. You have to see how fucking psychotic these people are. Dude, I've only dropped one frame. Yay to dropping one frame. And I'm running 750 kilobytes a second on my upload. Just saying. All right, let's go to Twitter. Do I get many intruders in my property? David, I've lived here for 10 years. It's happened twice. In the 10 years that I've lived here, I've had 2 people that weren't welcome here show up here. Well, the third one was an ex-girlfriend, so I'm going to say 3 people. Ex-girlfriend showed up and keyed my truck. Do you get many intruders in your property? Yeah. Yo, that shit was insane. I think all the rhetoric with the new vaccination method using him. Huh. Here, I found it. Well, this is one video. There's a better video. This is one video. Yeah, this video is good. This is a 2-minute. You guys, the video I'm about to show you is fucking psychotic. And this is exactly what I am talking about. Watch this shit. These are parents that are mad that schools want their children to wear masks. A piece of paper across their face, held on with 2 strings. Held onto their ears with 2 strings. Yeah, watch this. These are the teachers and or the government officials, one or the other, coming to speak to them, that came to this meeting to speak to them about this. These are people outside protesting the meeting. Williamson County, Tennessee, school board meeting. Matt Masters, Williamson homepage. This guy's probably going to copyright strike me for doing this. People like this, people that put shit like this at the bottom of their video are fucking cunts about copyright. So, you know, I'm debating whether or not I'm allowed to show you this or not. Let me just tell you what happens in the video. These people come out of the building, and these motherfuckers get in their faces, screaming at them, telling them, no more masks, all kinds of shit like that. I tell you what, you guys want to see that video? It's up on my Twitter, @MazeGarden. You guys can go watch that anytime you want, all right? I'm not going to risk losing. I could just see this fucking cunt put this stupid bullshit at the bottom of his precious fucking artwork, his precious video that he took. So fuck that dumb cunt. Here, let me see. There's another video. Here, hold on. Here, this one isn't copyright protected. Here, watch this one instead. It's a lot shorter, but watch this. You know, because people in Tennessee are such pussies that their precious little children, their precious little cherubs can't have a piece of paper tied to their faces with a piece of string. Because the people of Tennessee are fucking pussies. No more masks on your little fucking cherub cunts. Fuck you. God, your children have cunts for parents. Cunts that couldn't give a fuck about their welfare. You guys are fucking cunts. I'd call you monsters, but it's not fair. The wife just agreed with me. Right on, Billy. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. No more masks? Hey, I tell you what, why don't all you motherfuckers get on a bus and head to Florida? And all the smart Floridians that want to mask up, they can move up to Tennessee. All right? And you guys can go infect each other down there in fucking infected Florida. Right? I'd show it to you, but some cunt put his fucking name at the bottom of the video. Some dumb cunt put his fucking name at the bottom of the video. So I'm not going to play it. Because some fucking dumb cunt thinks that his precious video needs to be copyright protected with his precious name at the bottom of his stupid fucking artwork. Forced to go to school this year? God damn, Billy. Trans is trending. Trans is trending. People are just saying trans is trending. Trans is trending. There's nothing going on. There's no news involved. I thought maybe it was about what that guy said, that douchebag that we were already talking about. I thought maybe it was related, but it's not. Hunter Biden is trending. Yeah, there's nothing going on with that either. Huh. Nothing interesting to see on the tweetosphere. So, you guys, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., right here, that's going to be 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time here. Ron Placone is going to be right here, guys, from the Jimmy Dore Show, from the Ron Placone podcast. Get your news on with Ron. And now, soon to be a movie star, Left at Wall is the name of the movie. I can tell you that much. I can play you the trailer, too. I can play you guys the trailer. Because, let me see this. I want you to put the number 8 in my live chat right now. If you plan on being here tomorrow at 10 to see Ron Placone, the conversation that we're going to have live. Put the number 8 in my live chat right now. And if I get enough 8s from different people, I'll go ahead and I'll play the trailer from his movie. Adam, what's up, buddy? You made it back. Okay, Adam tried to type an 8, but he was unsuccessful. He put at the end of talking to Amy Hernandez. Okay, DC 8, Billy 8, Hippie Chick 8, Kate's Biz 8. You'll be here. Enoch 8. Again, replying to Amy Hernandez saying, hey man, 8. Who's Amy Hernandez? Why are you replying to Amy Hernandez, Adam? Adam's having some textual problems over there. Not enough 8s. Bob Swanick. Adam, okay, I'm out of here. Post 8. Adam's trying so hard right now. Adam, why are you having such a hard time hitting the number 8 and hitting enter? It is like... And you know what? Why aren't the rest of you doing it? I'm not going to show you the trailer. You're going to have to come tomorrow and see it. Gonzo hit an 8. Not enough people. Was it even 8 of you that hit the number 8? Let me see. How many 8s did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 8s. Guys, let's just get high. You guys can come in tomorrow and see the trailer, okay? And it's cool, too. It's a cool trailer. It really shows you exactly what the movie's about. But you guys are just going to have to tune in tomorrow at 10 a.m. since you didn't want to press the number 8 in my chat. Oh, look, all of a sudden, Dom is going to press number 8. And all of a sudden, Abraham Alvarez is going to press the number 8. So that's 10 8s that I got. Out of 27 viewers, I got 10 8s. Out of 27, I didn't even get half. No, you're going to have to show up tomorrow at 10 a.m. to see Ron Placone here with me, live, having a conversation with Ron Placone, stand-up comic. You know, the other half of the Graham Elwood Ron Placone touring duo. They tour all over the world and do comedy, stand-up comedy. Frankie, if you're going to be here tomorrow, Tom Range is now hitting a number 8. Billy wants to see the trailer now. Did I see your direct message? No, I don't know. Where? On Twitter? Anyhow, Frankie, if you're going to be here tomorrow to catch Ron Placone at 10 a.m. my time, interview, 10 o'clock in the morning on Pacific Standard Time. Right now it's almost 8 p.m. my time right now, just so you can all check your clocks and see how far off you are from where I am. When it's 10 o'clock here tomorrow morning, Ron Placone will be here. Okay? If it's after 1:30. No, it's not after 1:30. So, I didn't even get half of you to press the number 8. So, give me 10 more 8s from 10 more different people. 10 different people. And we'll watch the trailer. That's bullshit. You guys can't even press the number 8 in my chat. You know, all that says to me is you guys are probably blocked. You guys are probably blocked, aren't ya? Aren't ya? You couldn't type 8 even if you wanted to. But you're watching, aren't you watching? You're still watching. There's half an 8. Josh G is pressing number 8. Is anybody else? Anybody different? All right. I've got the trailer. I'm going to play it for the 10 people that press number 8. I'm fortunate enough to have a link to this video. Nobody else has a link to the video except for me. And I'm going to show it to you because you're lucky that you're here right now watching Nay's Garden. Because this is the only place on the internet you're going to see this video right now. Unless it's been set to private and I can't watch it anymore. Let me see if it's still up. Yeah, it's still up, son of a bitch. It's only got 890 views, guys. So, you're in the first 1,000 people to see this fucking video right here. All 24 of you are within the first 1,000 people to see this trailer. I'm going to let you watch it full screen. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to turn my microphones around. You know what? Let's start with a bong rip right now. And then I'll start playing it as I exhale the bong rip. How's that? Inhale, exhale. Just got out in the mail. Did Frankie the Dude, did he ever tell me where he was? Frankie the Dude, where you at, son? Benny. Yo, Nays, we are watching you on Bitwave. Right on, Benny. What's up, buddy? I remember you, son. Right on, dude. You told me you were black. Is that true? Are you black? Not that it matters, but that's what you said to me. You said I banned you for saying Black Lives Matter, right? That was you, right? Just so you see, I don't forget shit. Well, I do forget shit, but I didn't forget that shit. Cheers, guys. Frankie the Dude never told me where he's at, huh? Yeah, you are? Okay. I was just wondering if that was the same guy. Right on, Benny. Power to the people, son. Reparations! Write the check. What's he say? Pay the check, send the check, write the check. I don't know. Tim Black. Cheers. Top of the hour. Who holds their hits in as long as I do? Press number 9 in the chat if you hold your hits in as long as I do. Let me see those number 9s flying during this video.
I'm gonna propose.
Shut up. God, I hope Sarah says yes. That would be shocking. Well, the whole thing's been shocking. As an outsider, like the first time I saw you with her, I was like, you know what I mean? You look like you want a reality show. And she's, I'm happy because I didn't think there was any way this would last this long.
Thanks. I'm a writer. My more successful brother, he's on Wall Street. I don't know how it happened.
So, how was Dawn?
He's done.
It's Tiffany. They want to meet up tonight. Dawn has some exciting news.
Tell him to send the clip notes to whogivesashit@gmail.
John, come on. He's your brother.
Not my call.
You wouldn't understand. The whole thing with Wall Street, John, is how complicated it is, okay? Like, we're going to short sell Game Bites, but to you wouldn't understand.
You know, I bet I would.
John, I just can't anymore. Save your drama for the page. I just can't.
What are you saying?
I think we need a break.
Awesome. No girlfriend, no work, no agent. Is this rock bottom? We're gonna do a short sell. You wouldn't understand. By the way, short selling, not that difficult. In a video game store, that's a pretty safe bet. The only way that could go wrong is if... Game Bites. We need to buy shares of it.
What? Why?
A bunch of hedgers are trying to short sell it. We all buy shares. That drives the price up. Then, when they go to pay up, it's worth more than what they paid for it. We win, they lose. You know, they always say if you can't beat them, join them. They never say join them to beat them. Trying to beat them at their own game.
You're really passionate about this.
It's personal.
We'll start buying slowly. We've got some big names involved too. By the time the markets close, it should be at least double the price.
I'll be able to pay for my surgery.
I'll be able to knock out all that student loan debt. If we pull this off, it'll only be the beginning. They'll fear us because they'll have to. You know it destroys a market.
Fear. Let's do this.
There you have it, Left at Wall, and we will have the star of Left at Wall here with us tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. right here, folks. Ron Placone. 10 a.m. Western Pacific Standard Time. Western Time. Woohoo! Yoo-hoo! Wild West. I don't know what to say. The one brother kind of looks like Jackson Hinkle. Yeah, he does kind of look like Jackson Hinkle. That's funny. He does. That's funny. I've dropped one frame, guys. Literally. I've literally dropped one frame this whole show so far. I'm so freaking excited. I'm so excited to have Ron Placone on here with bandwidth. And then, you guys, we're going to have Savage Joy Marie, 80% blind but aware as fuck man, on the following evening. So, Friday night at 6 p.m., we're going to have Savage Joy Marie, the woman who orchestrated the March for Medicare for all around the United States. Thousands of people took place in that march. We're going to have her on, guys. I'm really obsessed with the Jimmy Dore guys. No, it's not that I'm obsessed with the Jimmy Dore guys. Piss and pans, you want to know what it is? Here, let me flip these around. The Jimmy Dore guys are some of the only people that will listen to me. That's all it is. I mean, I've reached out to all kinds of people, but really the ones who are really receptive to me are the ones who seem to be like-minded with me, you know? And the more on track with Jimmy Dore they are, the more they seem to be open to coming on my show. You know? They're the only ones, man. Lee Camp, Jimmy Dore guy, came on my show. Miserable Liberal, Steph Zamorano, Jimmy Dore gal, she came on my show. Graham Elwood, Jimmy Dore guy, he's been on my show a couple times. Jimmy Dore guy. Ron Placone, a couple times, so I think will be his third appearance tomorrow. I need to get on Jimmy Dore's show. Well, Pisson, why don't you go to Jimmy Dore's podcast? He goes live Monday through Friday, usually around 2 to 4 p.m. usually. He'll go live. And he'll go live for 2 to 3 hours and do $1 or a $2 super chat and say, hey, would you guys have Nay from Nay's Garden on to talk about his off-grid living, you know, or you know, moving off-grid and how he's doing it. Talk about his triage oil that Jimmy loves so much. Talk about how he grows cannabis, how he grows vegetables in with his cannabis. Can I give you $1 or $2 to do that? No, don't worry about it. If you can't afford it, don't do it. Don't worry about it. I'm not paying somebody to do that shit. It needs to be from here, man. You know what I mean? Do they do guest podcast a lot? Do they do guest podcasts a lot? I don't know who you're talking about. What? Do they do guest podcast a lot? Yeah, man, if you can't afford $1 fucking super chat, bro. Even though it's probably not about being able to afford a super chat. It's about the fact that you probably don't have a credit card to have an account with YouTube so that you can even do a super chat. You know? I get that. They make it not so easy. And, you know, listen. I was trying to super chat Ben from BitBoy Crypto this morning just to thank him for being live because I was a little freaked out about the market. And I couldn't. I'm trying to send him $5 super chat. I couldn't do it. Tried on 2 different channels. Blocked on super chat and BitBoy Crypto. YouTube didn't want to make the money. Suck my dick. Hey, YouTube, you don't want my money? Hey, YouTube, you don't want my money on your super chats? You stupid fucking cunts. What's wrong with you, you fucking idiots? I told them in all caps, I said, well, I can't super chat. So no money for you from me. Who's my favorite comedian? I got two. Two of my favorite comedians are Dave Chappelle and Jim Carrey. It's a good question, Josh. I mean, Fire Marshal Bill, bro. You just can't. Between Fire Marshal Bill and the crackhead that Dave Chappelle plays, it doesn't get any better. In fact, I would like to see Fire Marshal Bill out on the street and run across the crackhead, and I think I would have a heart attack. It would be the happiest moment of my life if those two characters could come together and converse with each other. Could you imagine that? It's past James's bedtime, everybody. Has pure genius. Dave. Yeah, Dave Chappelle is hard to follow, man, you know? Hey, Jimmy Dore had that guy talks like this. The guy had the late night show. He talks like this. What's that guy's name? The Doritos guy. Isn't that funny? I can't think of his name. Anyway, that guy. Hopefully I did a decent enough impersonation of him. He had that guy follow them on stage in LA. He had him on as a guest comedian. Jay Leno. It's Jay Leno. Yeah, Jimmy Dore had Jay Leno come on stage for 2 shows at a Jimmy Dore show. I wonder how much time Jay Leno took. Interesting. Fucking crazy, man. I'm one step away from Jay Leno by knowing Steph Zamorano. Who's John Taffer? Enoch. I don't know who that is. Chris Cuomo is still silent on his brother. Of course. Hope that shit never blows over. I hope he has to quit his job at CNN. That'd be so funny. Jackson Hinkle's live right now. Thumbs up, number 94.
In their time, who were of a political school of thought, an economic school of thought, that focus too heavily on democracy or democratic socialism. In fact, in State and Revolution, Lenin did very much the same thing, branding these so-called social democrats as social chauvinists. So what Marxism is about is the dictatorship of the proletariat. And it's kind of, again, foolish if you are trying to give a broad definition of Marxism and you start out by talking about democratization of the economy.
He's going after Hassan Piker. This is Cenk Uyghur's nephew, I believe.
The ultimate goal is for workers to own the means of production.
Okay, here's another thing that I mean, like, it's kind of like a I don't know if this is a fair point because
Bar Rescue.
He was trying to make the argument that, like, eventually
that's a show I've never watched.
The end goal is to arrive at the worker ownership of the means of production, but Marx never spoke in terms of end goals or hypotheticals insofar as hypotheticals of a Marxist society. He would do so to illustrate the failures of capitalism and how a capitalist society would operate. But he never really would talk in hypotheticals and end goals as Hassan stated here. Marxism doesn't speak in terms of ultimate goals or end goals because communism isn't an ideal society per se, but it is a movement that doesn't end.
He says he just started streaming 6 minutes ago.
Like, misleading his audience into thinking like, oh, when we achieve
Is Jackson Hinkle a comedian? No.
Done, we will have Marxism. It's not like that. It's a continued struggle. It's a continued fight. It's a continued movement. There is no ultimate goal per se.
Have never worked in real life. People who believe in it are delusional. Yeah. Well, capitalism isn't working in real life right now, so okay, fair, sure. Communism never worked in real life.
Oh, I was doing Jay Leno, not that
This
guy.
is probably like
I'm
the
doing
most
Jay
delusional
Leno.
part of the entire video, I think.
What do you mean? I didn't sound like Jay Leno?
He concedes that, like,
I should try harder.
communism has never worked in real life. If you're arguing for a specific economic school of thought, you believe that this is the answer and this is how we are going to solve our societal ills, I wouldn't concede that it's never worked before. A, because that's not true.
You guys,
B,
here's the
because
link to
that
Jackson's
makes your
video.
argument look extremely
He's live
weak.
right
But
now.
C, because I mean, like,
I'm gonna go.
There's just so much
But I'm gonna be in
precedent
here. I'm
for
gonna be in the chat.
having worked. And also,
So at Trendy As Dabbers,
instances in
I
which
mean
it has
at
been
Naysguard,
implemented, or there has been a
if you want to
successful
say hey to
movement
me while I'm in
towards
there.
it.
There's a link.
It has had to face
Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Take
unprecedented
care.
levels of economic strangulation.
Bye, y'all.
Legitimate warmongering from
See you tomorrow
Western
morning.
allied governments like the United States.
Ron
okay?
Placone
So
tomorrow.
to just
Savage
say,
Joy
to-
Marie
again,
Man
this
on
is the
on
problem I
Friday.
have, because you're going to have so many
All right.
people who
Friday
watch this stream, who watch this video right
Bye, guys.
here, and think, well, Son Piker believes in Marxism, and he says it's never worked before. So
No,
now I can go and tell my friends and my
I don't have
colleagues,
Jackson scheduled for anything yet, but he did say he wanted to come on. That was
maybe we'll
a
be
week
able to
ago.
make it work. Well, that's not gonna convince anybody. If you